Have you ever watched BTS and felt like they were all laughing at a joke you didn't understand? Don't worry, help is on its way. BTS never let a joke die. It's one of my favorite things about them. And once you know the story behind the joke, suddenly you feel included too. The next time, trust me there will be a next time, they bring up that joke you can laugh along. So welcome to another edition of Lulu's Tips. Today we're looking at BTS inside jokes. The inspiration for this video came from the GQ, BTS Reply to Fans Online, interview. While I was watching, I realized just how many references BTS were making to old stories and running jokes. I counted 8, so let's start with the very first one. Inside joke 1. Jungkook, are you crying? The joke goes all the way back to a 2016 radio interview.
가 옛날에 한 미성년자 때는 종국 울어? 하면 울었어요.
네, 진짜 울었어요.
진짜?
아, 왜?
종국 울어?
눈물이 워낙 많았어요, 이 친구가.
상남자인데?
종국 울어? 울어 이렇게 울어요.
울었어요, 옛날에.
감정이 풍부하구나.
네네.
근데 좀 남성적이에요, 근데도.
근데 성격이 많이 변한 건가? 네.
이제
성이 되면서 약간 그런 어른스러운 면이 좀 생긴 것 같아요.
이제 정국이 울어? 이러면 때리죠, 이제.
뭐라 그래요?
나 울어, 왜?
Naturally, BTS found this absolutely hilarious. So they kept doing it. And they never stopped. Years later, during the Proof Live in 2022, Taehyung brought the story up again.
뭐 저 같은 경우는 이제 옛날에 이제 정국이가 울어 하면 울 때.
그게 최고의 순간인가요? 본인한테?
최고의 순간이 아니었나.
그게 최고의 순간이야? 10년 차가 되면서 그게 최고의 순간이 아니야. 아주 정말.
근데 얘
Then even more recently, during a concert meant in Las Vegas, the members were still teasing Jungkook about it. Which means this joke has survived nearly a decade. And if BTS are involved, it will probably survive another decade too.
I miss you. Jungkook, you cry? I'm so sad. I don't wanna go back.
The second BTS inside joke from GQ BTS Reply to Fans Online relates to Jin's love of the MapleStory game.
노래 안 듣지 않아요? 샤워할 때?
메이드 일단
아니 형 샤워할 때 메이플 스토리 그 BGM 듣는 거 아니야?
리플레이 샤워할 때 음악을 들어?
저희 앨범 들어요.
For anyone unfamiliar, MapleStory is an online game that Jin has loved since he was a kid. And like many BTS hobbies, somehow it eventually became BTS content. Back in 2020, BTS partnered with MapleStory for a special series filmed at the company's headquarters. The episodes were part interview, part gaming content design, and part BTS doing what BTS do best. Teasing each other, especially Jin. The members quickly discovered that few things are more entertaining than watching a passionate gamer react when things don't go according to plan. If you'd like to see that era for yourself, I've linked the full playlist below. But the story didn't stop there. In 2022, when BTS began their solo chapter, many fans expected the members' first individual activities to focus entirely on music. After all, J-Hope's solo promotions included things like Hobapalooza and listening parties. So when Jin announced one of his first solo projects, it wasn't another music show. It was MapleStory. Jin filmed a short series where he became an intern at the company. And somehow it felt completely normal. Because by that point, everyone knew how much he genuinely loved the game. Fast forward to Ararang. And once again, Jin is back at MapleStory. Only now the joke has evolved. Apparently he got promoted. The intern has become assistant manager Kim Sok-jin. At this point, I'm honestly not sure whether we're watching a BTS comeback or following the career progression of a very successful MapleStory employee.
갑자기 듣고 싶긴 하다.
네, 요즘 안 골죠.
오, 그래? 그런 거 안 골지, 요즘.
The third BTS inside joke from the GQ BTS video relates to snoring. Specifically Jungkook but Namjoon too at times. This started very early, 2013. That year BTS's Oh Are You Late? 2 had a skit on it. Take a listen.
그보다 정국이 코 좀 막아주면 안 되니?
진짜 왜 이렇게 보내? 진짜 저 순간 다 알아. 힘들지.
부럽다. 어리다.
In 2016 the target switched to Namjoon. Upon arriving in Norway for the first Bon Voyage season, the BTS members played their favorite game decider, rock, paper, scissors, to determine the room allocation. The celebration when the members realized they didn't have to share a room with RM was almost comical.
그 정도라고?
너가 요즘 심해졌긴 했더라.
2 seasons of In the Soup replaced Bon Voyage due to the pandemic. Jimin loves to imitate the snoring, much to Hobie's delight. The main focus of this teasing was Jungkook, as RM had surgery in 2018 which apparently cured the problem.
어때?
형이 뭐 부러뜨리는 거를 계속 보고 싶긴 하네요.
그거 좀 그립긴 해.
근데 나
그 진짜 웃기거든요.
저 요새 안 부러뜨려.
For years, RM accidentally breaking things has been one of BTS's longest-running inside jokes. The story goes all the way back to 2013. During Rookie King, RM made a rooftop confession. He admitted that he had a habit of breaking things. Then he followed it with a surprisingly prophetic line, "I will try not to break things. Instead, let's break the music world." Thankfully for BTS, that second part worked out very well. The first part? Not so much. Over the years, the evidence kept piling up. In 2014 he broke a pair of sunglasses during American Hustle Life. Later that same year, he accidentally broke a sign while promoting Dark and Wild. In 2015, a water bottle didn't survive a problematic Men TV appearance. In 2016, a toy figure met a similar fate during a studio tour livestream. By 2018, he was dropping items during muster. And during a fake love performance, he accidentally ripped Jungkook's shirt. I'm pleased to report that ARMY did not file any complaints about that particular incident. In 2020, even a foam brick wasn't safe during Run BTS. And in 2021, a spin in a chair managed to extinguish his birthday candles. At this point, it wasn't bad luck. It was a pattern. One of my personal favorites happened during filming for Black Swan. RM accidentally caused a traffic jam. Not on a road, on a stage. Watching 4 BTS members suddenly careen into another is comedy gold. Now, to be fair to Namjoon, he did tell GQ that he doesn't really break things anymore. And technically, he might be right. Because during the Ararang tour in Goyang, it wasn't RM that broke. It was his sunglasses. During mic drop, they suddenly flew off mid-performance. Luckily, Hobie was there to rescue them without missing a beat. Professional as always. So perhaps RM has finally stopped breaking things. Or perhaps the objects have simply learned to surrender first. Back to GQ BTS video. The next 3 BTS inside jokes came in rapid succession. Jimin, "You Got No Jams," is from 2014 when BTS were flying to LA to film American Hustle Life. Lachimolala probably doesn't need an introduction, it's that iconic. But for the record it's from the 2018 Run BTS episode 41 Golden Bell. And the third was that Namjoon Can Drive. First up, let's hear how Taehyung explained "You Got No Jams" when BTS were on Hot Ones.
You got no jam means not funny.
No.
Let's see what prompted this remark.
I will go to America.
아메리카, 로스앤젤레스.
Yeah.
Yeah.
LA.
LA.
man.
Oh, feels good. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. You very dirty water is my face. Touch it.
Yeah.
Don't touch my face.
Okay.
Hey, you very no.
Handsome guy, man.
Jimin is very no fun.
Jimin,
Yeah.
you got no jams.
Next I'll show you the origin story for Lachimolala.
까르보나라.
토니 몬타나?
까르보나라.
라치몬타나?
까르보나라.
라지볼랄라.
얘를 처음으로 보네.
지미 여기 보내?
라.
근데 그거 다 옛날이다.
자, 좋아하는 농담 하나만 할게요. 제가 운전을 할 수 있다는 거죠.
농담하지 마요.
Namjoon Can Drive.
아이, 농담하지 마요.
For years, BTS had a running joke about RM and driver's licenses. Or more specifically, the fact that he didn't have one. While the rest of BTS gradually got their licenses, Namjoon remained the lone holdout. And naturally, the members never let him forget it. Whenever the topic came up, the teasing would begin. There were jokes about world peace, jokes about public safety, and endless reminders that he was the only member without a license. Then, after years of hearing about it, the impossible happened. At the age of 31, RM finally got his driver's license. And just like that, one of BTS's oldest jokes was over. Or so we thought, because getting the license didn't actually end the joke. It just changed it. For years the joke was, please don't get a driver's license for the sake of world peace. Now the joke is, you have a license? Great, I'm still not getting in the car. During BTS's appearance on The Tonight Show, the members were asked about riding with RM. Let's just say, their confidence level was not especially high.
Anyone been in the car with RM driving yet?
Not yet.
That is unfair. That is not cool.
Very scary.
It is scary. Is it scary?
Another person who spent years being the only one in his friend group without a license is Tableau from Epic High, which gave him and Namjoon something else to bond over in Epic A's. Two license-less intellectuals comparing notes. So when Tableau recently announced that he was finally getting his driver's license, one of the first people he thought of was RM. We have now reached the final inside joke from the GQ interview. When asked why Jungkook chose Big Hit over several other agencies, RM jokingly answered, because he saw my thighs. This wasn't the first time RM said this. Back in 2015, BTS were discussing their first impressions of each other. Once again, Namjoon mentions how Jungkook commented on his thighs, which immediately became part of BTS lore. Now, this is probably a good moment to mention something for newer international ARMY. Korean culture isn't always identical to what many of us are used to in Western countries. Comments about appearance, attractiveness, or physical features between male friends are much more common and generally carry very different social meanings than some international fans might initially assume. I remember finding some of those cultural differences confusing during my own baby ARMY days. Oddly enough, it was watching Korean dramas that helped me understand the context much better. So while the RM's thighs story has become a long-running BTS joke, it's still just that, a joke, because when Jungkook answers the question seriously, his answer has always been remarkably consistent. The real reason he chose Big Hit was RM. Before joining the company, Jungkook was impressed by RM's talent as a rapper. And he wasn't the only one. Taehyung has also spoken about being a fan of BTS's rap line before becoming a member. So beneath all the jokes, the teasing, and the legendary thighs, there's actually a very important piece of BTS history. One teenager watched RM perform and thought, I want to be on that team. And the rest is BTS history. Join me next time and let's see where Bangtan takes us.